classify matter. I'm going to be answering questions posed by our very own students from Plano East. Alright, we are going to dive right into the first question. Jacob S. asks, how do I know if something is an intensive or extensive property? This is a great question because these two properties are often confusing to think about. An easy way to tell the difference is to ask yourself if you could guess what the substance is based on the given property. If you can guess it, then it's an intensive property. However, if you can't, then it's an extensive property. For example, boiling point, which is an intensive property, can be used to classify the identity of a substance. On the other hand, the length of an object, an extensive property, cannot be used to accurately guess the identity of a substance. Remember, intensive properties are so intense that the amount of matter doesn't matter. I hope that answers your question. Moving on to our next question, Emily Elizabeth asks, what are some examples of pure substances? To answer this question, we first need to define what a pure substance is. Pure substances are matter that has a definite composition. This means that elements and compounds are pure substances, since elements are made of only one type of atom, and compounds chemically combine more than one element in a fixed ratio. Our next question is from Bob, who asks, what are the parts of a solution? Okay, Bob, so a solution is comprised of two parts, the solute and the solvent. The solute is the substance that gets dissolved, and the part of the solution that you have less of. The solvent, on the other hand, is the substance that does the dissolving. It is also the substance that you have the most of. Mariah C. asks, how do I remember the diatomic elements? One of the easy ways to remember it is by memorizing the mnemonic Hofbrinkel. It's easy enough to remember once you say it a couple of times because it's unique and uses all of the letters of the diatomic elements. So it's H for hydrogen, O for oxygen, F, Br, I, N, and Cl for chlorine. Hofbrinkel. Another way is to just look at your periodic table. Start at nitrogen and pretend to draw a 7 until you reach bromine. This will give you 6 of the diatomic elements, with the 7th being hydrogen. But no matter what, just find a method that helps you and remember to stick with it. Our final question is from Mike P. He asks, can you please explain the Tindle Effect? Okay, so the Tindle Effect scatters visible light in all directions due to very fine particles being in the way, which allows you to see the path of light through the mixture. For example, when you hold up a laser to a beaker containing a solution, you will not be able to see the beam of light going through the beaker. This effect is exhibited in colloids, which are a type of mixture. Thank you for joining us for our review of classifying matter, and to the people who sent us these wonderful questions. Be sure to follow us on Spotify, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and check out our website to stay up to date with the latest releases. Until next time, listen, learn, repeat.